Hello, and welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. I completely forgot to make a video about Jiren. Now, don't take that as offensive to Jiren, right? I mean, you probably should, because Jiren is offensive to look at with his kit and all, but I want to keep this series of videos going where whenever they drop these characters that are just kind of mediocre and don't really do anything, I want to keep using this like DJ Khaled, what does he even do thumbnail, right? And I already made one for Jiren, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make the video, but then I got caught up with work, and then I got tired, and then I went to bed and stuff like that. So we're doing this a little late. It's been like over a week since Jiren came out. We already have the LR that came out after him, right? We've been there, done that. I might make a video on the Universe 2 girls using the private server, because I didn't summon for them. I'm not going to summon for them. And I want to save all my stones for the hero celebration. But Jiren, we're going to take a look at him here. He sucks. We all know this already. But in an effort to make Jiren look even remotely good, we are going into the God event, which is not hard anymore. So we're going to go in there. Now, Jiren is a character I do think it doesn't really matter what you go for his build, because he sucks anyway. So you can do whatever. I can't put on equipment because then this is the private server, which I'm using specifically because I do not have 17 and 18, right? And I do not have a Rainbow Jiren. So you'd be looking at a Link level 10, 55% Jiren, which would be even worse than what he is right now, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and do this. He's not good, and this is the team we're running to make Jiren look good. We're gonna try our best for some way for this Jiren, you know, and he's just not it, man. He's not it. We're not using any custom characters or nothing, so you don't have to worry about that, by the way. I do like their intro a lot. I just wish they were a little stronger themselves. All right, let's just run it. Super attack at the end. That's like completely fine. The majority of the characters that we're using right here, they are more than strong enough at the God event, especially characters that came out when this was hard. But like this guy, like he'll be fine. He's here mainly because his name is Goku, and he gives support to Jiren. All right. Mainly we want to get him linked up with these guys, God, Goku, and Hit, because they share a lot of links. Now, I was really hoping that Jiren would have been a little bit better, because that would allow us to use Hit and God Goku, who can actually be really, really good once they have all their links up, and they get the super attack first, they get dodge, they have a bunch of stuff, right? And especially with the power that is the multiplicative support buff of these guys' a super attack effect, you really get a lot of strength from that. And I do think that Hit and God Goku are one of the characters that benefit from it a lot, because not only are they a Goku card, but they also, you know, they rely a lot on the raw statage. So, you know, it would have helped, but you know, it's okay. Jiren, he's cooking. This is with one of the multiplicative support buffs as well, 70% defensive support. He doesn't have Cold Judgment and stuff active right now. I mean, if I do this, no, I can't. But it's just 400k with his passive, right? Which gives a bunch of stats, right? And then even more stats against the Universal Survival Saga enemy, which we're fighting. So this is basically his whole passive up. He's only 400k. He gets a little bit on defense, defense on his support, attack units on his actual super attack effect, but that's about it. He's just not good, man. Like, they dropped him. They were like, yeah, this guy's gonna cook. And then they came out. Where are we using Jiren? Right? Literally where? Like, because I want you guys to give me an example. Where the hell are you using this Jiren? Where is Jiren helping you out? Do you still need help with the God event after almost 3 years? I hope not. I really hope not. Right? He gets damage reduction when you're fighting 2 enemies. Yippee! Who cares, man? He's just not good. He's just raw stats and some crit. And he gets a little, the teensiest little bit of damage reduction if you're fighting a specific kind of enemy, and that's it. I think that is practically worthless in my mind, right? I'm just not a fan. I think it's stupid. I think it doesn't make any sense. I think they did that and they said, oh yeah, they're gonna love this one. Omatsu was clapping his hands, he was rubbing them together, right? He was feeling himself. And he gave us this steaming pile of poo-poo known as STR Jiren's EZA. And it's just bad. Literally, this entire celebration has been just filled with disappointment. And I think that if we're gonna keep doing this going forward, this is not gonna last. Right? We can't keep having these characters that are consistently mediocre. Right? It's just not gonna work for the future of Dokkan. We need them to be better, and they have everything planned for the 10th anniversary. They know what's coming. So there's no reason for them to not make them equal in power. It just doesn't make any sense. Why is Blue Kaioken, a character who EZA'd damn near 7-8 months ago, better than Jiren, who EZA'd this month? It's just dumb. It really is just dumb. I'm gonna try to not go too hard on this rotation, that way we can actually see a turn of Jiren with like his links up and with a bunch of the multiplicative support buffs active. But it's just not good. This is just not. He's just bad. Like, is he an alright option sometimes? Maybe if he's on a Super Battle Road team, I guess. Maybe he'll be good for a burst mode at some point? No, I don't know. But as of right now, he's just lame? Shit, even? Not very good? I think what you could do, right, if you really wanted to get funny quirky, right, you could make a drinking game based around Jiren, or I guess based around Dokkan in 2023. How many times they've dropped a mediocre character that doesn't work at any of the hard content that is coming out at the same time, right? You would probably die. Probably. I would assume. It would not be very good. Anyway, this is Jiren with his max passive with Cold Judgment active. We don't have any other support. This is just Jiren. We have, well, one multiplicative support buff. And that's it. And then Jiren. Not the best, to say the least. Not remarkable. Maybe his attack stat will be good. 8 million. It's pretty high. That's pretty high, Jiren. He might be cooking. He might cook a little bit. I don't know. He's got something up his sleeve, I think. God, he's bad. That's it for this, man. This series. I want to keep this as a series. I'm gonna try to be more consistent with it. You know, I think the next one is gonna be, since he just came out on Global, the Spear Bomb Goku. It's a little late for that. But in terms of Jiren, man, God, he sucks. Omatsu must really not like this guy. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about Jiren in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. God, this guy sucks.